I just figured out something. I'm actually really fucking pissed off right now. And I'll explain why. This right here, we notice it's not just a piece. Now, I thought about it more. It's not just a piece of printer paper. It's the fucking fact that it's a duplex. A duplex. You don't know what a duplex is? Literally front and side backed of a printer paper. And here's the fucked up part. The printer that they use, it's a DeskJet. I'm not going to show this part on the video, but I'm fucking pissed off. I was wondering what happened to the printer downstairs in the kitchen. There is a printer that used to be down here in the kitchen, and there's no printer. So that means something about the printer. So that means they made a printer decision. So here's how fucked up it is. Here's how fucked up it is. This is gonna be so fucked up when you hear it. So I was literally writing shit on the wall because I would print things out. Get this, I would literally print things out. I started with a sticky note, and apparently even a fucking video isn't enough. So I started off with sticky notes and shit, and you can guess what these fucking people did. Disregarded entirely, right? So then I start with the printer, piece of paper, printer paper, tape. Maybe I started typing shit out. I'm like, you know what? No, this takes way too much fucking effort. Too much fucking effort, right? I start using ChatGPT, or even then, I started using quote unquote the family printer, which was here to print out anti-religious, anti-evangelical type stuff. That didn't fly. The sibling unit literally started hiding the printer cartridges. I ended up hiding the power cord, just out of like BPD pettiness or whatever, just defense or whatever. I don't even want to go into that. But the point is, I figured out, you know what? These fucking people, they print shit out when it's against me, and when I do the same behavior back, they don't like that at all. They don't like that at all. So, you know what? Have your fucking printer. I'm gonna go get my own printer. So I ended up buying another fucking printer. Not because out of pettiness, because, get this. I did have my own printer beforehand. An old LaserJet HP from early 2010. So, that thing was literally, I actually tried repairing it at first, and I thought, whatever. I tried replacing the cartridges. Cartridges good, and I thought, okay, well, I don't want to buy a new printer. That would be wasteful. So I thought maybe I can repair it. Turns out that the repair parts are just as much as a new printer. So, fuck HP for making expensive printers that break all the time. I went with a Brother printer. So there's the printer. I bought an entire fucking printer. I took the fucking effort of finding the correct. It literally took me like 2 fucking weeks to find the correct cartridges. Actually, what happened is the cartridges are actually okay. What wasn't okay was me not knowing how to replace them, because there's actually a method to it. So I'm here trying to figure out my printer situation, and these fucking idiots are here using the literal printer, because this printer is a duplex printer. This printer will automatically flip it over on its own, double-sided. The other printer does not do that. You have to manually flip it over. So now you can see where I'm going with this. Now, remember that piece of paper I showed you, the DoorDash gift card thing? Double-sided. That means that either they printed somewhere else or they connected to my printer, which I bought specifically for myself because they were fucking, with that. They were fucking and now the sister sibling has it back in her fucking room. Oh my God, it's like, what the fuck, dude? I literally fucking had my own printer, the old black one that broke. I had it in the fucking game room, that tiny ass room. I had it in there just so they wouldn't touch it. And then it didn't work. And then I figured, oh my God. I know, then it's not even that it didn't work. It didn't work, so I thought this shit has to go out to the hallway. And I figured, you know what? They have their own fucking printer down here. They have a fucking printer down here. They're using it as a family thing. Okay, great. My old ass one can go out to the hallway, and that's kind of how I ended up with the printer over there. And now we're back to the same fucking deal. Oh my fucking God. They're using, essentially, they're stealing my effort. I spent like hours researching, and not just like researching the thing, but like thinking about like, what printer works for me. Oh, do I want to use my own money? Do I want to use their money? So, I'm having a daily conundrum. Like, how do I fix this? Like I need to restore my voice. Like literally, the printer is a communication device. That's how I communicate in real life a lot, because talking does not fucking work out. I would rather be like, I'm not even gonna go into the conversation. So the fucking printer, my own device, my own tool to communicate with them somewhat effectively, they're fucking hijacking it. So I guess I'm gonna have to make some kind of password or something for it, unfortunately. But I simply hate the fucking fact that they're here printing shit against me. And then they're leaving it there in like what they would assume to be like an embarrassing or shameful kind of way, attaching the fucking words "I love you" to it, and they're using my own fucking shit. That is so fucked up. Oh, and just to top it off, apparently the pen on that doesn't work. So I'm guessing there's two possibilities. Either one of the random ass people, quote unquote, church member or stranger, took it, right? That's option one. Or number two, the over jealous and over opportunistic sibling unit took it somehow. I don't know. Or the parental units made a DoorDash account and did it that way too. I don't know. Total possibility. Most likely it's one or the other. You've got those fake ass evangelical Christians coming in here, kind of like sticky fingers, that's just fucking disgusting. Or, it's just fucking gross. It's so fucking gross. That's why, for a split second, I saw this piece of paper and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna put my feelings aside and I'm gonna try to treat this as like a new fucking experience. But you see how like, it's just fucking, practically impossible to do that here. Because like seriously, there's no logical reason why would he print out a double-sided copy of, like that's like something you don't think about. It's literally print, right? That's it. So that's the only logical solution that they bypassed. I literally bought a fucking printer. Oh my fucking God. No fucking consent. And you know what? That's not really the biggest issue. It's not even such a consent. It's the fucking fact that they are using my fucking printer in however fucking way they want, in which I would consider a highly disrespectful manner. Not just the consent part, but the fucking fact that they're trying to, psychologically manipulate me with my own equipment. But to the fact that now the supposedly shared printer is now in the sibling unit's room. The one with the oversized room, one big ass room instead of two tiny ass rooms stuffed. They get a unified peace of mind I'm here going from point A to point B. Oh, do I want to go into the bedroom? No, I don't want to go into the bedroom right now because, they're making fucking noise on Saturday night. Or do I want to go in the game room? No, because I don't really feel like walking. You kind of get what I mean. So instead of going from let me go from rest to fun, it never, there's always that friction point. So that is something that is, that's something that the other person gets. They get a fun room, they get a serious room. They never have to go, they can literally fucking shut themselves in there with a mini fridge and that would be it. And they would never have to come out. I'm here fucking stuck with them. Oh my fucking God. Thank fucking God that there's actually pens for printers. Because otherwise, I'm going to be sticking this in my room again. That is just so fucked up.